they're not going to go that way. They're going to pick up a Phantom Lance or completely disregard what I'm saying, which is a good thing because I'm not someone who you should be taking pick advice from. Well, Phantom Lancer had one good fight. He's back in the game. He's got the Diffusal Blade. He's ready to go.
Skylark dropping a little bit of BM. Not that happy that they're power cogs. We actually see the courier go down already.
So, tell me about these matchups too. First of all, you've got the Enchantress as well as the TA over mid trying to harass Weeha, giving him a hard time. Lil is really up in his face with Impetus level 1. But then you've got Miracle who's shifted over. Oh, Weeha! I think he's just gonna die for this. Why not?
Lil's got to be careful.
Lil?
Enchantress doesn't have very much armor HP, but you do have a lot of movement speed, especially with these boots.
Ooh, Impetus shots. Yeah, he's gonna get it. Static Link or not. Lil comes in.
Lil letting his gameplay doing the talking. The item pays for itself. It's like a poor man's Midas. Timbersaw.
Hopefully it pays off in leaps and bounds. Meanwhile, Lil, a little bit of revenge there for Weeha. As Lil comes over one too many times, he goes back to the well. And we'll end up dead, going silent for a couple more seconds. And Kuroki, gotta be a little bit careful on his positioning. Glimpse available as GH actually tries to just steamroll towards Spartan. He's gonna come back. They've got kinetic field. Kuroki taking a lot of damage. Skylark, he doesn't have overwhelming odds for a couple more seconds, and the Fairy Fire is eaten there by Kuroki, but the overwhelming odds will hit a couple of creeps as well as 2 heroes, and they'll get the kill. Now into the duel onto the Phantom Lancer. This is not enough damage. Skylark getting really aggressive with it, and Miracle thinks about turning his attention.
He's baiting him out. Oh, okay, never mind. Not enough damage.
If you can do the math on the fly like that, come cast with me.
I'll play Dota if I can do the math on the fly like that. Player instead of caster.
So we're getting to about that 7.5 minute mark. Taking a look over at the TA of Bornea, and he's currently sitting second on the net worth behind his own Morphling of Skitter, but he's doing a good job. And you know, sometimes you'll see a TA who not only actually duel comes out on a Miracle, they get the victory and they get the kill. They only lose Spartan for this. The chase is on to Skylark, but he should be able to get onto the tower. The question is, how far are they willing to go? GH takes a big chunk of damage right there. Now he's under the tower, throws out the rocket flare and thinks better of it, but here comes Lil. Over at Kuroki, throws the enchant into the Bat Rider. It slows him down, but he's got no help in terms of damage output.
Consider he can buy the first Mithril Hammer right now when he isn't. Good chance he just follows through with it.
Meanwhile, having the outpost over bottom allows aggressive mode to send Skitter down there to work on this 2-1 tower. GH makes the rotation. They'll also get a TP out from Weeha to try and defend this, and now GH comes in. The duel is out onto the Clockwork, but this might not work out in his favor. He doesn't have any damage left to throw. So Spartan loses his life, as does Skylark. They'll look over for Skitter. GH, Miracle, and Weeha are all here searching, and now they've got the hook shot because GH is level 6. So Morphling, he'll be the third to fall in this trio of deaths.
Yep.
Oh, man, he's just got to win that Iowa caucus, and he's up here in the top lane for 4 more years.
You love to see it.
Timber chain across Skitter. Lil will be TPing over towards top because they've got Bornea nearby. Kuroki getting hit by the Meld Strike. One more shot will get the kill. They've also got the glimpse on the Mind Control. That'll bring him all the way back, and the Kinetic Field Static Storm will lock him down for a moment. On top of that, they've got the duel, and they'll get the kill. And it's a double there for aggressive mode on a 5-man rotation towards top.
He's almost always going to have these max 24 stacks of his reactive armor, getting under the creep wave in the tower. And to rotate all your heroes up there is to create space for the rest of them. If they can snag themselves a kill on Kuroki when they're up here as well, it just makes it a little bit more sweeter.
Oh, Skitter, again, getting caught in a really bad spot, trying to get out of these cogs as well as the battery assault, but there's just no way out of the hands of Nigma, and now it might even get worse. Spartan, he tries to glimpse Mind Control back, maybe just saving his team in death. As it's another 2 kills here for Nigma.
They're not quite as willing to give up towers as a lot of other here.
H getting surrounded. It's 3 heroes bottom with Skitter. So that'll make it a 4th. They've got the duel out onto Weeha. The damage from Bornihai as well as Skitter coming in with a waveform. Another duel victory for Skylark. He's got himself 30 duel damage just 15 minutes into the game. They definitely played Mr. Steal Your B Cop as a big placement.
SSA
We'll take a look.
Spartan trying to get control of his jungle again and his shrine for that matter.
Oh, hook shot comes in. GH not allowing it. You killed me here once before, and now I'll take your life as revenge. A lot of revenge in these spots, and as you're saying, deja vu. Lasso came out for a second, but the press the attack was there. They'll get the duel on a GH, and they'll grab the kill. So 1-for-1 so far. Mind control needing to get down these stairs in a hurry. Skylark also, by the way, 40 dual damage. He is really building up a resume.
Speaking of Templar Assassin, isn't she quite the hero that Clockwork can hookshot in, cogs her, she can get hit by a static field, and then get blink out?
Balance in all things.
Balance in all things. Refraction is a very good ability. Used to be back in the day, you could disable refraction by grabbing an orb of venom. Stop myself short here.
Martin going down once again. Kuroki getting credit for that kill though. Timber Chain across the bow of Lil, and now they'll give chase, but Skylark popping the drums to give them some space.
Lil trying to add a Phantom Lancer to his army, aggressive mode. But I was just saying, the time. Oh, I spoke a little bit too soon.
Drill coming in, Borania getting the kill on a Kuroki. I was looking bottom for a split second. What I was talking about, Diffusal Blade coming out here for the Phantom Lancer, actually after the Mantis style. Sometimes you'll see like an all-in on the Diffusal Blade first if you find yourself too far behind, but they're actually up 4,000 net worth. They've been afforded this kind of space, and now they'll go in on the Skylark. Double damage out on the Miracle. A lot of damage being done to the Legion Commander trying to run. Overwhelming odds as well as the Static Storm and Kinetic Field locking in too. Somehow Skylark escapes, and now they look over Miracle. He's in a lot of trouble. The hookshot comes in from GH. Miracle still nearby, but not dead just yet as he finally falls to Skitter. Borneo soon to follow. 2 heroes got on the side of aggressive mode. Skitter trying to run. Battery Assault doing work here as Mind Control moves forward. Timber Chain coming over, and Skitter morphing into the strength. Skylark also dead. 3 heroes got on the side of aggressive mode. They've got the glimpse. Can they get Mind Control out of the hair of Skitter? All right, well, the water of Skitter. Let's go with that. Wait for him into the trees, but still not out of the hands of Nigma just yet. And now he throws the E-Blade as well as the Adaptive Strike over to this Bat Rider, but it's not going to matter. They've got him surrounded. They'll get the kill, and they'll take out a 4th. They look over for a second at Spartan. Could make it a 5th. I think Kuroki was looking to go onto the high ground with the rest of his team, but they got glimpsed back, and now he'll actually end up losing his life instead. Skylark, he's low in that fight early, but when you take out the Phantom Lancer, one, he had a double damage, and he did most of his damage only over to Skylark. Like, where does that really start to fall apart for you for aggressive mode?
It was just the fact that you used so much to take down Miracle there. Again, he's gone a more tanky build right now.
Looked for a duel. Didn't get the distance needed, but meanwhile over top, they'll take out the Templar Assassin. Miracle, he'll get himself a kill, and immediately they're TPing over to the outpost because they still want to fight this over towards mid. Weeha goes in, and that may have been ill-advised. Right into the Static Storm, and E-Blade came through, so they didn't have the damage to get the dual victory, and Skitter just gets blown up by Mind Control. Weeha ends up dead. They look over at Skylark. Timber Chain across once again. One more shot to get the kill. It's actually the Battery Assault that'll do it. Trying to get out is Spartan, but he gets cleaned up by Miracle, and things are really starting to fall apart for aggressive mode.
That's what's been happening. They haven't been able to burst. That's exactly what you want when you're playing Templar Assassin Legion. You want these fights to be very quick. You want to end them all within the first Static Storm. If you're not able to do that, then Nigma comes out on top.
Ooh, 4-step forward from Spartan onto the low ground. The hookshot comes down from GH. Timber Chain out of the pit, and now they've left Roche to kind of heal up a little bit, but it's to maybe get a couple of kills here and secure the last couple of blows. They get the kill on the Spartan as well as Will. They look over at Skylark, who seems to have given up on his life here, and, well, he's dead as well. 3 heroes gone, now nothing to worry about.
So, on top of that Roche kill, you get 3 kills on aggressive mode. You got to be pretty happy about that if you're Nigma.
Now, unfortunately, aggressive mode seemingly sticking to their namesake a little bit too much. E-Blade gets thrown at at this Bat Rider, but they've got the lasso. They're gonna kill Skitter, also dead. Right as they kill off Roche and they pick up the Aegis, they're also killing a Morphling. This is 11,000 in the favor of Nigma all of a sudden.
Yeah, and let's just look at the gold charts and XP charts real quick. This is a very quick spike. This hasn't been a gradual change. Already, Dota Plus given a 92% win rate for Nigma.
Oh, Bornea might be in trouble. GH comes over. Technically, team wipe. They got the 3 kills over near the pit. Then they took out Skitter, followed up with a TA kill, and I'd consider that a full team wipe, losing absolutely nothing and gaining a second life.
You look at all these, he's playing so well right now. I think the only reason they're waiting right now is they're trying to get this heart on the Phantom Lancer. I think he's just a little bit away from it right now.
Look over at Lil. The hookshot comes in, and once again, Spartan is dead. He buys back immediately. BKB was popped by Weehaw going onto the high ground. They'll go after the tier 3 tower. Lil gets hit.
This Phantom Lancer, again, he's got 3,400 HP. They showed how hard Razor was to bring down. They lost like, what, 3 heroes last time they tried to go on him, and that was before he's got this BKB. They've reached all these timings all of a sudden on Nigma, and before that you were losing team fights.
Got the lasso coming through on a Skitter. BKB is going to be popped here by Weehaw. He's also got that clumsy net. They've locked him down long enough. Meanwhile, SSA Spartan will end up dead. He brought back earlier in this engagement, so that means he's gone for 63 seconds with no buyback. They'll look over the mid-center axe once again. 3v5, and yeah, you're damn right Nigma's going to try and dive and finish it. The BKB's been popped by Bornea. Is it going to be enough to even get a kill on a Weehaw? It doesn't even look like it. And now he blinks forward. Melt Strike comes in and he finally gets it, but has he left himself in a vulnerable position? Cogs come through. Lil's dead off camera. Mind Control gets the kill there. Bornea now needing to retreat, but he doesn't have a BKB to work with. And they're going to keep up with this Templar Assassin. GG will be called by aggressive mode. Nigma take game 1 just 28 minutes in, and it'll be capped by a full team wipe.
Feels like all of a sudden Nigma just showed up. They've reached their item timings. They decided, okay, now's the time to take the fight to the enemy team. And even though it was the Phantom Lancer who joined them, like his contribution, how hard he was to bring down for aggressive mode.
It's actually Miracle on the Storm.
Okay. Mixing things up a little. They just want to throw us off. I'm sure that's what it is. But yeah, Weehaw on the Razor here. Fortunately, they're not going to be able to grab this Razor here. I mean, when you go build like this on the Clockwork, you're hoping to get first blood near the runes. That's not going to happen this time around, looks like. Actually, Hiroki, he's out of position. He's going to fall here.
Boy. Yeah, he seems dead to rights. Blood Right will hit, and one more shot. I think they were trying to save it for Skitter, but would just allow Lil to get it. And that's the second time in a row he's gotten first blood. Is it better for the Clockwork to have it, get those early boots? Now he's coming over towards mid. Lil just disrupting lanes once again, and this is something that he did very well in the first game. Something he looks like he's going to be doing very well in the second game. He's 2-0.
Again, I want to say letting the playing do his talking, but
Battery Assault comes through. Skylark does only have level 1 of the Purification. Slithering Crush comes out on both.
None for you.
Able to get the kill.
Concussive Shot and Slithering Crush, pretty good for the disengage. Ooh, top lane.
Giving some chase here. Might be able to find Weehaw, and ooh, 1 or 2 more shots. There's the Fairy Fire staying alive. They're trying to save Weehaw. He pops the sound. Now, Skitter, you gotta get out of here.
You are dead.
Ring around the tower, and well, instead of they all fall down, Skitter is the only one who dies.
They're actually opting to die behind this tier 1 now, though. So never mind. They think better of it.
I'm surprised GH has kind of stayed here as long as he has, but now coming over, Lil trying to get a kill. Get the slow out, Slithering Crush. Lil in trouble now. They've got the Heavenly Grace. They might even turn their attention onto the Omni Knight and get the kill there, and they do. You know, it was one or the other. Whoever he graced was graced with life, but you were graced with death.
Yeah, I mean, he got a little bit too far forward there. The little nuance of that play I want to talk about is the fact that when they attack the power cogs to get the GH out. A lot of time, if you only break one cog, you get pushed back, you take extra damage, you just say, oh, I'm gonna stop myself here because SSA Spartan.
Top. He goes down. They've got the golem to get the sun out. They avoid the blood right on Weehaw, but Kuroki getting chased pretty heavily. Weehaw trying to deter Skitter from going in any further, who tries to man-up fight Weehaw. Again, we learned how this happened last time, but this time he comes away with the kill and ends up dead right afterwards.
Yeah, just man-moding into those two heroes. Miracle going down again.
Behind is tier 1, nobody able to rotate on that, and I say nobody, GH came over, but you had 2 heroes working on the Bloodseeker. If any of them had committed to go over mid, they were both dead.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that made that Bloodseeker so strong and able to fight that Razor, and Kuroki on the Chen here is...
But now Skylark, he's in trouble. Puts the Heavenly Grace on himself, gets slowed, he continues to get hit up by the Bash, and then the Slithering Crush to follow it up. But I'm not certain Mind Control has the mana for the Slithering Crush to follow it up. This time, however, it won't matter. Finally, they'll get the kill onto this Omni Knight.
Heavenly Grace will slow it down, but it's inevitable. Slardar and Skywrath Mage against you as a Beely hero, you're going to go down. And
whoa, Miracle, both kills over mid. And then Razor up top, Weehaw! He's getting chased out. This is a bloodbath right now. I need to keep my hands and feet within the Rhine at all times right now.
Yeah, he wants to go on Skeeter again here. Was he pulling back the Razor?
Got the Mud Golem. He'll bring the Razor back over. If he could get a stun, he'd probably turn that into a kill. But now Weehaw's the one getting chased. GH is here. Sinister Gaze, they'll get the silence, but they'll lose the Lich very quickly. Rocket Flare coming in. Skitter on the chase, but now you're starting to lose some damage, and you're starting to lose your life. Lil is here. He might even just add to the kill total. Weehaw turning around. They've got the silence. Plasma Field comes in. They've slowed him up. They've got the cogs out. Just maybe save his life. With a minuscule amount of health, he just survives. Yeah, it definitely feels like they're embodying their name a little bit more than they should be at times in this game and last game as well, where they try to play it aggressive and then they bite the bullet on it. They end up in a lot of trouble. Ball Lightning comes in on a Skitter. It's actually a little bit short from getting the Electric Vortex. Good cogs placed down by Lil. Still going forward though, looking for Skitter. Bloodrite is down. Miracle, he Ball Lightnings away and they get the kill on a Spartan, but Skitter pretty fast. He thought about it for a second of turning around and going in, but I feel like fool me once, shame on you.
Neutral items starting to come out. First one, Ocean Heart. Storm Spit's be happy to have that if he decides to sit back in the mid lane. Born Ninja with the haste, Naruto run.
Over at Kuroki, Meld Strike, cogs coming through. They'll get the kill on the Chen. TA gets an easy one, starts killing off some creeps. Now he's getting chased by Mind Control. Look at the bash damage. That level 3 is deadly.
Only reason he didn't commit to that is he thought that he might have had Heavenly Grace. Oh no, it's over.
Yeah, Ball Lightning all the way in. Miracle gets the easy kill. Definitely feels like a game where we're watching a Storm get out of control and snowball, potentially into an early Bloodstone. And from there, a lot of charges, because it seems like it's not slowing down at all for Nigma.
I mean, this was with like 2 kills onto the Storm Spirit at the start of this game.
Taking a look, they got the kill there onto Lil again. Spartan now on the run. He'll be the second one to join them, and will they be able to get after Skitter? Damage being thrown out by GH. Now the slow. Kuroki goes around the short way. They're applying a lot of pressure to this Bloodseeker as Skylark down bottom, dead again.
Heroes like Storm Spirit, Skywrath Mage, Razor attacking him. He's not going to be able to find any farm.
And when you're not able to find farm it, you're going to watch that net worth increase very quickly. Kuroki might just be dead again. He's in pretty far. Easy kill there.
You're the only hero dealing damage and you can't hit people, you're gonna lose the game.
And you could really just place that halberd on whoever is aggressing you at the moment, whoever is frontlining for them. Meanwhile, ball lightning all the way towards top. They'll look for the kill. They'll get it on a Skitter. Double damage there for Miracle. So an easy one picked up. And now, again, yeah, you want that pressure. And something I was talking about within the draft was GH's potential item build, and he's gone into the Rod of Atos. They'll throw down the Mystic Flare and do some damage here on Bornea, rotating a plenty as the ball lightning comes through. Hook shot hits off the Spartan. They get the kill onto the TA. They'll look for more. Lil on the run. Heavenly Grace isn't going to be enough. The ball lightning out of mana is Miracle. The shockwave comes across. They'll get the kill on a Spartan. Rod of Atos now reapplied as it comes out on a Skylark. That's a full team wipe and an ultra kill for Miracle.
Again, it's the Templar Assassin game, but what she has doesn't matter if the heroes on Nigma, and it's getting worse and worse as they get more net worth.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't feel like they have much in the tank right now to get this done. They're going to smoke up on Nigma. I feel like 1-2 good fights, pick up an Aegis, they can probably finish the game. They look over now as Rupture comes in on a Weehaw, so he's going to be reluctant to give chase, but Mystic Flare is out, Spartan is low, as is Lil, Bloodright is down, Miracle down on the low ground. They only got the silence out onto the Lich, so they'll try to do the damage there to get the kill to the support, but they bought back on both the Omni Knight as well as the Lich, or actually that was the Razor, sorry, who is getting low. Bornea now hit up by the Southern Crush of Mind Control. Bloodright doesn't land on anybody, and now it's time to re-engage. Cogs onto the top of the stairs, pushes them away for a moment. The Guardian Angel finally forced out. They look over at SSA Spar, and they'll get the kill. He's gone for 52 seconds. Bornea ready to follow it up as he's gone. They'll take out Skylark. Everybody's falling for the side of aggressive mode, and there is no answers left for this Radiant side. Series ending, minor ending fight right there. They bought back multiple heroes and their buybacks felt worthless. They should have just given up the Aegis potentially.
Yeah, but to give up the Aegis, just roll over and let them have it. Oh my god, Lil! That's enough!
Hook shot in. Is it gonna work? No, it won't. He tried. You gotta give it a chance. Getting moved a couple of feet. Want to jump on Bornea once again. They don't have the Blink Dagger to close the gap and get the Slither Crush out, but they're just going to go to the high ground, and now they've got the ball lightning all the way through. Bornea, he's been spotted. The Slither Crush actually hits on a Skylark on the high ground, and now they look over. They've got the Electric Vortex as well as the Mystic Flare. They'll get the kill. He's dead for 48 seconds. Ball lightning back in. They'll look for Spartan as well as Lil. Cogs are locking in both Lil and Spartan, and yeah, they'll both die. They also got the kill on a Skylark, another multi-kill from Miracle, as that's a triple kill, putting him at 13, 2, and 6. And aggressive mode, they tap out of this game, they tap out of this series, and they've tapped out of the potential minor slot. It's gone so wrong for them. They have lost 3 consecutive series 2-0.
Yeah, that's gonna... I feel like each one, things get worse and worse. That carries over with you. That affects your mental state. Again, they did amazing in the group stage, but everyone starts to look at you once that happens.